Books. Located in Denton, Texas, is Recycled Books. It's a used bookstore that's taken up residence inside an old opera house, and this horrible, wonderful place is walking distance from my house. Ugh. It's a sprawling, 3-story used bookstore, and it's a bloody maze in here. Luckily, the huge science fiction section is right out in the open. They also have a massive pulp section, which I frequent at least once a week, and I try not to buy everything. But by far my favorite section is the dollar rack. In fact, I came earlier today just to get this footage, and I walked out with 15 new books. I keep the dollar rack picked pretty clean, and will usually just get a few books when I go for a walk. A few days ago, I didn't want to cook, and my wife didn't want to cook, so I said, let's just go get takeout. So I go to the takeout place, because I don't want to spend, triple the price to Uber or something, so even though we do too much. And so I go to the restaurant to pick up our order. They said, it's going to be about 25 more minutes. I go, 25 minutes? I'm not just going to sit here on my phone like a dork. And so Recycled Books was a 10-minute walk from this restaurant. So I said, okay, I'll just walk there. 10-minute walk there. I got 5 minutes to shop, and then 10-minute walk back. Piece of cake. And that's what I did. And so I walk in there, and the dollar rack, which you've seen in the video, which I keep picked pretty clean, is completely restocked. Bursting. The dollar rack is bursting with new stuff, which has just been the same old duplicates and things I already have. And so I've only got 5 minutes to shop. And so I panic, and I quickly grab a cart and start grabbing everything I know that I don't have, and some stuff I just didn't even know the author. So grab it, and kind of ran my hand along and basically cleared it out, like a psychopath. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, why didn't you just come back after dinner? And the answer is, I don't know. I panicked. I just panic bought. But as a result, I bought 116 books for $116. Actually, it was less because I had a 10% discount because of the bag. I have one of their little totes. Half of it I'm really excited about. The other half I'm very curious about. And there's a few that I looked at it and said, why the heck did I buy this? I don't remember grabbing this. It was just lost in the shuffle. So I'm here to share it with you. I'm going to break this down into a few different parts just so we're not sitting here for an hour looking at wonderful books and wonderful mistakes. So here we go. All right, first up, John D. MacDonald, Wine of the Dreamers. Now, this is I think it's a Berkeley book. It is, or a Fawcett Gold Medal book. And it looks like there's a space baby floating in wine. I don't know what this is about. But it was $1. Could be good. Next up, The Last Hope of Earth by Lan Wright. This is an Ace paperback. It's in pretty good shape. Look at that. The year nature went berserk. Oh, is this like that horrible John Cusack movie? You know what I'm talking about. Actually, that doesn't really narrow it down, does it? Because I don't think I've ever seen John Cusack anything I like. Next up, Douglas R. Mason, Dilation Effect. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh. This screams 80s. Is it? 71. What do I know? But yeah, this is I think this is a Bantam book. Ballantine. See, I need to just stop guessing. But it's in really good shape. I don't know that it's actually ever been read. Yeah. Dilation Effect. Next up is Death World. Look at, am I getting too close? Here we go. Sorry about that. Death World by Harry Harrison. This book's been read a few times. This one's a Bantam. There we go. It's got a lean to it, which I don't mind too much. Sightseeing on a killer planet. This cover's wild, though. There's a guy who looks like, I don't know what he's fighting. He's fighting Sludge, the Nothing from Neverending Story. I don't have a clue what this is. But it's cool. It was a killer planet dedicated to the annihilation of man. Oh, planet was dedicated to that? What a weird dedication. Oh, anyway, Death World. The cover's kind of cool. I like it. Next up is The Eagle and the Sword. Look at that. Very sword and sorcery. It's by Harry K. Harvey K. Schreiber. And this is a popular library science fiction. It's in really, really good shape. I didn't mean to buy so much Sword and Sorcery. I did buy a lot, but I think this was kind of I knew I had a few minutes left, so I just started grabbing stuff. But I don't know. I'll eventually get to some Sword and Sorcery, I think. I like it. Next is an anthology, Astounding Science Fiction. I have quite a few of these style anthologies. This one's edited by John W. Campbell Jr., cost 35 cents, and this thing has been well loved. It's a Berkeley book. It's got A.E. Van Vogt, Isaac Asimov, Murray Leinster, Louis Paget, Simak, Lester Del Rey, and others. Yeah, I like these these old anthologies, and they all look like this. Everyone I have looks like this, or it's just been loved to death. Ernest Hill, Pity About Earth. I just like the title. Did you hear about Earth? Yeah. Pity. Now, this is an Ace Doubleday, which I didn't see at the time. Not that I wouldn't have not got it, but the title cracked me up. There's a rocket ship here that's open. Somebody left the door open, so we're losing all these newspapers in space. But the back is just, oh my gosh. The second story, look at that. That is bloody hideous. Space Chanty. These are both by R.A. Lafferty. Oh, no, this one's by R.A. Lafferty. Oh, my gosh. I hate that cover. I hate it. I don't love anything about that. I'm not going to read that. Have you guys read this? Should I read it? I'm not going to read it. It's too ugly. Oh, gosh. I hate that ogre with his hideous face and his hair, and it looks like a kid drew. No, not reading it. Not reading that one. Rex Gordon, First to the Stars. This is an Ace. It's in okay shape. It's got a little tear in the corner here, which is probably why I was in the dollar rack. A man, a woman, and a one-way rocket. Well, I see the man, but then there's just a baby and a bunch of grasshoppers. Also, he looks like he got he's wearing something. He's wearing something. Yeah. First to the Stars. Okay, this one caught my eye. Christopher Anvil, Warlords World. Look at that cover. This thing looks brand new. And I couldn't say no to that cover. It looks, look at these guys. It looks like the coolest band photo ever. We got a golden knight here with a fishbowl helmet. In the background, there's an ice crocodile with spiky hair. We got a robot octopus shark, a giant snake with a fishbowl helmet, and of course a space babe. Yeah, isn't that cover ridiculous? There's a DAW book. In great shape. This is cool. I'm happy about this one. Henry Kuttner, The Dark World. I've only read, Valley of the Flame. I reviewed that one by Henry Kuttner, and I loved it. I love his writing style. Absolutely love it. So I'm excited about this one. This is an Ace book, and this thing is just look at this. It is in phenomenal condition. So I'm very excited about this one here. This one is a bit, I don't know. The Silent Warrior. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Silent Warrior by L.E. Medesit Jr. I don't have anything by him. I've never heard of him. The cover's kind of wild. It's a Tor book. This one's probably in the 80s, I'm guessing. Let me check. 87. So, I'm curious about it. And this one's in rough shape. This one's been read quite a few times. But I don't know if you guys are like me. Like, I love it when I find an old book that's in, amazing condition. But I also love it when I find an old book that's not in amazing condition. There's just a part of me that just, I kind of love that look of it, where it feels used. You can tell the way it feels. It feels like it's been loved and read many times. And I don't know. I like it. This one's very dirty. It looks like this has been, somebody read this while in an auto shop. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of dirty. But if it's good and I like it, I'll do what I do. I'll go back and I'll buy a nicer copy or a first edition or something like that if I like it. Next is The Running Man. Not The Running Man. This is a different Running Man. Not the Killian Running Man. This is by J. Hunter Hawley. The Running Man was actually Stephen King, or Richard Bachman, I think it was, at least. And I actually liked the book way more than the movie. And the movie's, of course, silliness. But the book was pretty good. This is a different Running Man. This green man is absolutely shocked that he has this weird space jellyfish hooking up to his brain. I don't know. In really good shape. It's a Monarch book. And I've never read anything by J. Hunter Hawley. So, yeah. Take my $1. Next is Ron Goulart, A Talent for the Invisible. How do we know? Well, I guess we'll take your word for it. You have a talent for the invisible. This is a DAW book. This thing is in perfect condition. It's never been read. Look at that. And the cover's pretty cool. I have a few Ron Goulart, and his stuff it's always kind of, at least the covers are kind of wacky. Is that the case? They look a little silly, like he's trying to be funny. Maybe he really is. I don't know. But this one looks a little more serious. At least it looks that way. A Talent for the Invisible. Cool. What are you doing for the talent show? Oh, you didn't see it? It's invisible. Next up, I have a stack of Keith Laumer. Now, when I went there again today, I saw even more Keith Laumer, and I didn't buy it because I'm like, I already have like 20-something Keith Laumer books, and it's starting to make me nervous why Keith Laumer is always on the dollar rack. Should I be nervous? I'm nervous about it. The Day Before Forever. This guy's like, hey, you guys put a baby in a rocket! Or a torpedo there. The Glory Game. I don't know about that. But again, this looks brand new. Which again makes me nervous when a book looks brand new in the dollar rack. End as a Hero. Of course, this guy was this is the recreation of the scene from Independence Day. Hello, boys! I'm back! You know what I'm talking about? A Plague of Demons. I have this book. I have this one already. I should see. I always go to the store without my list, but I wouldn't have had time to go through it anyways. This cover is silliness. That's probably why I didn't recognize it, because this color. What's happened with this cover? Again, brand new. This is a pocket science fiction. We're cruising right through the Keith Laumer. Bolo. This cover's a little dirty, but it's cool. I don't know what it's about. Ooh, the Annals of the Dino Chrome Brigade. Dino Chrome. What's a Dino Chrome? I want one. Ooh, Bursting with Action. Written by a master. A quote from no one. Okay. Trace of Memory by Keith Laumer. This one's kind of cool looking. It looks like a Powers. I don't know if it is. Richard Powers cover. I'd be willing to bet it is. It's got Stonehenge in the background. What's with their fascination with Stonehenge? This is a Berkeley Medallion book. Yeah, it's fine. Although the cover is kind of bothering me because there's some spires or something in the background. You see it here? But they're so faded that it looks like the book has stains on the cover. So that was kind of a mistake, I think. The Other Side of Time. This here is a guy who looks like he's trying to decide if he wants to think about this babe or these cavemen or these missing links. So, On the Other Side of Time. Good luck. And then Earthblood. Earthblood by Keith Laumer. And this is also by Keith Laumer and Rosal George Brown. The cover is kind of awful. Oh, it's Powers as well. Not his normal style. So Powers was branching out here. I don't like it. Do you guys like it? I don't like it. That's a Berkeley book as well. Anyway, I got a stack of Laumer. Is it any good? Do I start a fire with it? Please let me know. Next up, The Secrets of Oh my gosh, hold on. The Secrets of Synchronicity. The Secrets of Synchronicity. I'm not even going to edit any of this out. You have to watch all that. The Secrets of Synchronicity, a science fiction novel by Jonathan Fast. Look at that guy there. Jonathan Fast. This is a Signet book. It's in really good shape. There's a naked guy on the cover who's trying to keep this glowing diamond away from these snakes who want this diamond. Yeah, this isn't a book that I will necessarily go read in like a coffee shop or something. But just a big old naked guy. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It looks like the snake's already got his Secrets of Synchronicity. Oh, speaking of naked guys. Oh, Blade. The Secrets of Sarma or Swarmna, who cares? Sarma by Jeffrey Lord. I don't remember grabbing this. Honestly, you want to know the truth? My kids were with me, and so I think one of them, the littlest, might have grabbed this and slipped it in there just to help Daddy, because I would not have picked this up. The Fantastic Other Dimensional Adventures of Richard Blade. And it features a hunky naked guy who's about to thrust a spear into the ocean. Die, water! And this girl's like, stop, leave the ocean alone, Blade. Oh, what a horrible cover. Sorry. The Masters of Space. The Masters of Space. Oh, sorry, you got it. This is by Robert E. Vardman. Oh, number 3. It's a part of a series. I probably won't read it. A Plague in Paradise. Third in action-packed new sci-fi adventure series. Well, if it's third, then it's not really new anymore, is it? We're kind of established here. It's in fantastic shape. It has a cool frog monster on there, but that's why I bought it. See, if I had more time, I would have saw, oh, this is a part of a series, and set it back. But now they have my $1. Wilson Tucker, The Year of the Quiet Sun. Look at that. It's got a lean to it. And it's really, really loved here up in the corners, you can see. But it is the winner of the John W. Campbell Memorial Award. The cover's pretty cool. There's a bomb in the background. There's 2 people who are probably related by the way they look. And then there's another naked guy in a capsule with skulls around there. Yeah. I'm interested in this one. Again, it's not in the best shape, but I didn't have anything by Wilson Tucker yet. And so I buy it, and if I like it, I'll get a better condition. Christopher Anvil, Strangers in Paradise. Now, I am in love with this cover. Oh my gosh. This is a Tower book, and this cover is stinking cool. There's some bubble spaceship and a giant lion monster just ripping it to shreds with some people they're shooting. But look at that guy. He's aiming at the spaceship and not the not the lion monster. I don't even care. This cover is gorgeous. I love it. The planet Paradise was to be a deep space heaven, a model for all of the worlds, but it didn't work out that way. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I have a couple by Christopher Anvil and haven't read any of them yet, but this one's cool. The Garden of Evil. Look at that. The Garden. Not of Eden. I'm excited about this one. That one's going on the review stack. Okay. Picture a sword and sorcery. Picture it in your mind. You got it? There it is. And you've already forgotten it, haven't you? It's very forgettable. Harkfast, The Making of a King by Hugh C. Ray. It's got a swordsman. It's got a wizard. It's got ships. It's in really good shape. I like how he's spinning around looking at the wizard like, what are you doing? But you're both standing in... Anyway. I feel nothing. Okay, I got another compilation. Possible Worlds of Science Fiction. This is by Jeff Cromlin, or Groff Crocklin. Griff Conglin. Barf Clarblin. Groff Conklin. If that's your real name, Mr. Groff, I'm sorry. Your parents don't love you. But anyway, this is Possible Worlds of Science Fiction. It's got stories from A.E. Van Vogt, because they all do. Ray Bradbury, Isaac Asimov, Murray Leinster, Simak, Paul Anderson. And the cover's pretty cool. I like it. I like all these little... the colors are good. It's nice. And I like compilations. I like collections. That's cool. Again, this one's been well read, but carefully. Like, you can see the creases, but nothing's like the spine's not cracked or anything. I guess it is a teeny bit. Anyway, it's cool. I like it. That's a Berkeley Medallion. And finally, Arthur H. Landis, Camelot. In Orbit! And this book, this is a DAW book, and it looks like it is brand new. It looks like it's never been read. Behind the glitter of knighthood, a secret star war was in progress. Really? It's secret? Behind the glitter of knighthood. What does that mean? Does that make any sense? Look at all these glittering knights. Anyway, the cover is really cool. And that's all. Thanks for watching part 1. There's some hits in here, to be sure. And there's some trash. Blade. Does anybody want Blade? You can come to my house and get Blade. I'm not reading that.